Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We'll be just getting started in just a moment. All right. Welcome to the Media Garcia night stream. AI and Business Edition. All right, let me just set a couple things here, get our tech ready to go. It's nighttime. It's dark here in the studio of Media Garcia. Thanks for being here, by the way. We're going to have a fun AI and gaming stream. So we're going to do a couple things here today. First, appreciate that you're tuning in, whether it's live or in our recording. Hope you're having a great evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever it is. And today we're going to be playing a bit of this game called TCG Card Shop Simulator. You're essentially a owner of this business, and you started with about $5,000 on hand in an empty storefront, and you had to fill it with products and get customers in and sell products, sell cards. It's like a Pokemon type business, like trading cards. So don't worry if you're not into that. That's not a big piece of it. The fun part is that we use AI to help make informed decisions in our game and business, right? So our digital business. And there's a lot of ways that this can apply and be applicable to our real life, digital lives, whether that be you're running a business, leading a business, manager of marketing, sales, responsible for revenue, for growth, whatever it might be, and as well as in gaming, because hey, we like to play games and we like to have fun. So we'll be going through our gameplay session where we'll be playing the game, building up some strategies, using AI to analyze the current state of the game, and we'll be crafting different types of growth strategies. We'll probably bring up our growth plan as well. We'll brush off the dust that is accumulated on that. And of course, I'll be responding to you. So feel free to engage, ask questions as you see things happen here. Lori Lay and Selena, thanks for being here. And for everyone else that is joining. We'll be doing some strategy building. We'll take some short breaks here and there to kind of recap how things are going and introduce our AI tools. And then we'll look at how to experiment and optimize through AI. Armando 502, welcome. Thanks for joining. And then after that, we'll wrap up and discuss what our takeaways look like. This might take a couple hours. We'll see. Might not be that long, but maybe it will. Either way, you're in the right spot, and we'll just be hanging out here together. We are streaming live on TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitch. So wherever you are finding us, give us a like, give us a follow, share, and engage. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like. If you have ideas, I'm all about them. I want to make sure that you're getting value from the stream and that you're enjoying what you're seeing here. And you can definitely, you're coming in on the ground floor here right now. So you can definitely, hey Nails, by Paola, bienvenido, SMD, welcome. And so you're coming on the ground floor of the stream. It's a good place to be. And so you can influence the direction that we take as a show. And as you see things and you're wondering how this or that works, please do comment. And I'd be happy. I got all the chats across all the things up. And so we are taking a look at it. TikTok user and Jenny L. Good. So let's get into it. We'll just dive into our game. I know we're here to watch the game. Let's see here. Let's make sure. All right, good. Yeah. Hello. All right, perfect. Yeah, we'll fire up the game. We'll start doing a couple of rounds so you can get familiar with what this looks like. We have been running this game, so I've been recording actually since day 30 of the game, and now we're at day 117. And we've also accumulated about $100,000 cash on hand. We started with $5,000. Let's load it up. And so the business name is Deck Flex, because you're building your decks, right, as a card shop connoisseur, and we stay flexing. We will use our ChatGPT AI business partner, Snoop Dogg. So from time to time, we may have that as well. And in order for you to hear that, I think we're going to have to make sure that. Oh yeah, so let's do this actually. I'm going to experiment with something. So I'm going to turn off our background music just for a moment. We'll give it a pause. And I just want to make sure that you can actually hear me introduce the stream today, because I use
Welcome viewers, and introduce the night's theme. Brief overview of the game and goals for the session.
Okay, yeah, definitely. So that is working. Thanks for allowing me to do a little bit of experiment. Hopefully that goes across all our platforms and you can hear us across everything here, Janelle. Hopefully you're hearing us on TikTok. Just let me know if anything's too loud, anything's too quiet, and happy to adjust as needed. So let's get our background music going again, and we might adjust that down just a teeny bit. All right, so here we are. We are a thriving business owner with $100,000 of cash in our pocket. This is DeckFlex. This is one of our employees manning the cashier. We have a couple of stalkers and people who are just hovering outside waiting for us to open the doors, and here we are. Let's let them come in. And here's the first shopper of the day. Welcome to DeckFlex, where every pull matters. And let's see, I'll give you the little tour. It's a two-sided room, as you can see here. We started here in a very small room. We've been expanding. We have items. We have plushies over there. We have single card decks, and we can build boxes here. People come check out. All those, basic retail mechanics are kind of in place, and you can order inventory. We have a warehouse of all this stuff that we got to manage as well, and that's how it works. So that's the mechanics at a high level, but I'll go ahead and just kind of let the day unfold before our eyes here, and we'll see what happens. I gotta kill a couple of background applications. Let's see here. Goodbye to that. Goodbye to that. All right, so our overall overarching goal here is to get to a $1 million of cash on hand. So the goal that I've kind of set out for myself is to see how quickly we can get to $1 million. And so we've been tucking away our cash little by little to see how we can do that. Now, I think I'm at a point where I have actually probably too much cash on hand, and I probably should invest in. I think today we're going to do some investing in our store. We'll probably expand it just a tad. But we'll probably expand our warehouse too, because we got boxes that are starting to accumulate on the ground as well. And there's like boxes out there. And I think I want to expand the warehouse, get more shelves for our inventory, and then add maybe a few more shelves for new products. I think our current kind of planogram of items is pretty good. We do have a couple of areas that have blank shelves that we could eventually fill in, but so that's one part that we'll definitely get to today. The other thing that I'll want to get to is we'll do some deck pulls. So we'll actually go, these are the highest value cards right now that I have access to and license to, so that's going to go into my personal pile, and from the personal pile we're going to go ahead and open these bad boys up and see if we can get any good pulls. All right. Oh, and that guy has an exclamation mark over his head because he wants to trade a card. Josiah, hey, how's it going? And Big Money, welcome. Jonathan, thanks for joining. Daniela, welcome. Josiah, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. So usually I'll bring in our GPT AI in between the days, And so we'll let the days kind of run through, and then we'll play with the AI in between the days are over. I think we open the shop, it's like 8 a.m. Oh, I missed this guy's offer. And then we close at, I think it's 8 p.m. So the time's in the upper left-hand corner, so we can see that we're just inching forward. Oh, wait, here, let me show you the actual game. That would probably help. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. So you got to follow my narrative for a little bit. Okay, so here's this guy, and so this is an example of a trade, which usually I've just been a nice guy. Lately with trades, I've just been trying to take them so people give me good reviews. But I didn't have that card that that person wanted, so look, we're already at 110 on the day. We must have sold a high value card. In fact, I think someone just picked up that $15,000 card that actually, oh no, wait, no, it's still in here, isn't it? Yeah, this is the mother load of cards right now that I have. I've been trying to sell it, but it's been taking a long time. It's valued at 19,000 and some. No one has that much money, unfortunately. It seems like it might be in the wrong neighborhood to be trying to sell a card like that. This is how we can set up individual cards, and essentially you can just break down the, hey Bryce, the market price, and usually I just mark it up about 20-30%, and that seems to work pretty good. We used AI to kind of figure out all these things, because we used to do about 50% over, and then people are always complaining about the price, and then we get bad reviews, and so you can't just go wild with the markups as much as I want to. All right, well, what do you got, mister? Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta set a price. Buy it for 8. Just keeping the customers happy. All right, so we're at 111,000. Highest we've ever been. Tempting, but I don't have the money. So they want to buy the $19,000 card, but they can't afford it. That's not surprising. It's just how it goes. Everyone will look at it and they'll go, oh wow, it looks really good. So I haven't figured out how to sell this expensive card yet. So maybe we'll do it this stream. That would be great. What's this guy got? Okay, so he wants to sell a high value card. He's asking for 680. Market price is 554, so I'm not going to go over. I'll probably go under market price at least 20%. So let's just start with 450. He says, no way. I'll try it again. And try it again. It's just too low. All right, let's try 500. Okay. And we'll go ahead and flip it. So we're going to take that card we just bought. Put it out for display. Market price plus 20%. So we bought it for 5. We'll sell it for like 671. It'll probably go today, I'm pretty sure. This guy's probably going to pick it up. Yeah, they put it up 10% more. Make a little more from it. Yes. And he wants to trade a card that I don't have, so I just have to decline that. Hey, Colin. Fried chicken, what's up? Kev, how's it going? All right, all right. Okay. What does this guy want? Oh, sorry. Took this person off duty. All right, so he's selling asking for 169 and a 193. We'll go ahead and offer 150. Wants a little more. 155. Done. And let's go ahead and put it out here for sale. All right, so that's kind of how it works here. People are also sitting at the tables, and when they sit at the tables and play games, they pay an hourly fee to occupy the space. And then we can also open up card packs and look at the card packs. And we might be able to find a high value card from this activity, which would be the ideal situation. Hey, security, Logan, Dill, Luna, welcome. What else we got here? Can we find the big one? Hey, Brooke. Joshi, how's it going? Oh. Don't have that one. Sometimes people come in here and they need a little bit of the Aqua de Gio. Alright, yeah, I'm already seeing a mess form out here, so we are going to get the warehouse tidied up. Let's go ahead and buy a couple things for that. Oh wait, we got bills to pay. In 2 days we got rent. 3 days we got salary. And in 5 days we got electric. So I'm going to pay rent right now. We're going to go ahead and get some shelves for the warehouse. How many can we put in here? I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'll start with 2. All right. So we got a couple shelves to put together. Why are all these smelly people in here? Here's our shelves. Okay, great. So this is going to help us bring, let's see, what do you got? Fine. All right, no. These boxes that are lying on the ground, when they start leaving them on the ground, it's because they don't have any shelf space for the person to put them in. So we'll start putting those away. Unfortunately, our employees don't know how to do that. So I have to show them where they go first, and then they'll follow suit after I show them. What's this one? That one they can do. They should be able to do that one too. Oh, go back to your... It's fine. This one there should be space for. I'm surprised this is out here. 30 of the blues. There, we got blue space, don't we? We don't. Well, that's why there's smelly people in here, because that thing is out. Alright, let's see. This is kind of an annoying activity to have to fill these good smell things in all the time. Hey Papa Nail, welcome to the stream. All right, day is ended, but we got some scragglers, and that's all right. We'll do another round of these. Oh, wait. Let's actually talk to this person before they choose to leave. Oh, whatever. $4 for that. Fine. All right, now let's open them. OCZ, welcome. Hey, Talk, welcome. That's a cool one. I like that one. It's a new card. I'm gonna have to remember the names of these. I saw someone streaming the other day, and they're opening Pokemon cards, and all the Pokemon cards were in Japanese, and they didn't know Japanese, but they knew the characters, or the. And I was like, "How do you know all of that?" It's like that is a accomplishment. All right, these two, I might just kick them out. We gotta close. It's the end of the day. Oh, there they go. They're getting up and they're going. All right, I'm wondering why we have a couple of boxes out here. I think we might need to show them where they can go on the shelf. Those are the same. How is there not space for these? Must have got too much product. All right, so it's the end of the day. Let's bring in Clay, Mateo, welcome. We'll bring in our chat GPT partner at the end of the day, and we'll show you how we're gonna crunch some numbers, and then we're gonna do some GPT stuff. So here is our spreadsheet's coming in here pretty soon. Just give me 1 second to load it up. Deck flex profit loss. There we go. All right, now I need to do the same real quick for our TikTok audience. Just bear with me 1 second. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna zoom in, and we just wrapped up day 17, so I'm gonna make a new column for that. When we started this day, we had, it was just about 100,000 on hand, I believe. We had 101 visits, 49 checkouts, 17 dissatisfied. I'm just going to write the other numbers in here real quick, and then we'll talk about them in just a second. Oops. Had an excellent day for revenue, actually. 14,009. I don't think that might be like one of our highest days of revenue. We did spend $1367. That was on product. Then we spent $2,000 on the wire shelves, and then we spent $4,560 on their rent. But we still had a profitable day of $6,569.90. Let's check our ratios. These are our KPIs. And so we had a 45% profit margin on the day. And then we've been tracking what percent of our people are dissatisfied, which you can see here, which was 16. Our goal is less than 20. And then our conversion rate, which is the percent of people who buy something that come into the door, was 48%, just shy of where we want to be, Linda, at right now we're at 48%. We want to be at 50%, so we were at 40. Oh wait, okay, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna bring in our GPT AI to analyze these results. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna copy this. All right, we gotta adjust this 1 second, and I'm gonna bring in our recent conversation with our AI. Let's see here. I don't think it was that one. We actually wrapped up our last night stream last night with a really interesting insight. The GPT said, hey, something happened on day 80 because I asked for it to identify any anomalies and trends. And or any outliers. And it said something happened on day 80. And so we actually brought up the stream from day 80, and we noticed that we added like more warehouse shelves, and we bought a bunch of product and stocked the store with more product. And that had a really nice noticeable increase. As you can see, we've been asking GPT to run some analysis for us. So here's an example of one where we've asked it to visualize on a chart over the days that we've been running the business here, our item sales over time. And so you can see that it said day 80 something happened, and it's like, yeah, that seems true, because the days leading just up to that beforehand, you can see we're much lower. And then we kind of broke out 80, and yeah, we did retrace a little bit, but you can see ever since then we sustained pretty well. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to GPT real quick. Hey, we just finished day 117, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the results here from it. Will you provide an analysis and a brief narrative? No bullet points and no exhaustive, repetitive information, but just a nice narrative. Of course, you're going to do it in the tone of Snoop Dogg, because you are our Chat GPT AI business partner, and I will be narrating the result that you provide here. So it needs to sound natural and interesting. Okay, I cut it off before interesting came into place. And we'll go ahead and paste the results. We'll fire it away to GPT. And let's see what it cooks up. Zach and Angel and Mai, thanks for all being here. Hello, Stay. How's it going? And Maldita, Bienvenidos, Marcus, welcome. We're just waiting for our GPT to come back with an analysis of how our day went inside our business. It should be here pretty soon. Sometimes it chugs a little bit because I've given it a lot of information, and sometimes I even just do a little bit of a refresh, and it will be there. It's just sometimes quirky. Oh, it says that there was an error. Let me regenerate. There it is. Okay, so we're going to get our Speechify app going, and I'm going to click play on it. But we're going to...
Deckflex fam.
Okay, no. So we're not going to do that voice. It's going to be Snoop, 100%.
Let me break 8 Deckflex fam. Let me break down day 100.
Hey, Robert, welcome.
Like it's the hottest track in the game. We came in steady with a total revenue of $99,969.73.
That's cash on hand, not revenue.
The play games count hit 5,151. Yeah, we flexing on that consistency and growth, showing the community ain't just fibbing. They are thriving.
So sometimes Speechify has a challenge in like it'll say ridden instead of riding, or vibbin instead of vibing. So that's one thing that's peculiar. That's feedback for Speechify.
The cash flow was a wild ride today, with $10,496.90 in total income. Big ups to some high ticket moves, no doubt. But like
Hey, Big Dog, welcome.
There's a remix. We saw a dip of $4,560 in adjustments, tacking the shine off slightly. Still, we keep the bounce strong, locking in $6,569.90.
Ted, and welcome.
Final cash count. That's smooth, baby. Players, they showed up, no doubt, clocking 102 hours and 10 minutes of pure card slinging action. The vibes were strong, even if a few hands didn't play as bold. Our efficiency game stays tight, with performance percentages hitting solid marks. Shout out to the crew for keeping it tight. So, what's the takeaway for day 117? It's a testament to the grind and the groove. We ain't just holding steady. We're building momentum, one game, one sale, one satisfied customer at a time. Let's carry this flow into tomorrow and make it a track to remember. Flex on, fam.
All right, flex on. Let's go. All right, so we got a bit of analysis. Well, let's go ahead and do a chart. It's always interesting to see what kind of charts it comes up with. Will you produce a line chart showing total revenue over days? Make sure you use total revenue. It should be positive value. And can you refer to our recent results and the project file that we have saved in the project that has historical results? All right, so yeah, GPT has a new feature now that you can create these projects, like these project spaces. So before, you know, if it's been a while, I think this is a feature that's probably came out in the last few weeks, but you used to just have a bunch of chats and conversations with GPT, but now you can actually organize a lot of those chats into your project folders. And then on top of that, you can load files into these folders that your GPT ace would be watching and basically like be able to refer back to. And so there is a file in there and something that I've uploaded and worked on. And so we'll see what it does. It's already saying it seems there's a mismatch in the length of data. It said it again. We might just have to feed it the data. Okay, it says the issue is that day's list has 87 entries while the total revenue only has 86. It seems one day of revenue is missing. Let me adjust. Interesting. I don't know if that's... I go back and look at revenue. That's the first time I've seen GPT actually provide some reasoning around a discrepancy, which is heartwarming. Okay, what happened here? This looks mostly right. Like I can kind of see it. Like this looks like some fluctuations and about the right amount of revenue I would expect to see over time. So revenue is kind of slow, Xander. Thanks for the shout out, dude. Danny, Cam. Yeah, Xander, I appreciate the Isaiah 4110. And thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, so do not fear. Okay, so this is from Xander, Isaiah 4110, little verse for y'all in the middle of the stream. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your loving God. Shout out to God. And so here is where we're at for our revenue. So you can see it's kind of like very steady, and then we have these spikes, right? And that's where we want to know what's going on during the spikes. We want to know what things are happening during all this. So this last result here where it plunged to 0, I think that's an error. So I would probably correct that before. And also it only did it to days 117, which is really interesting because we have a lot more data than that. Here's what we'll do. We'll actually give it all the data. I think the project file maybe is corrupted or it's bad. And so we might want to actually update it, but I'm not going to do that right now. So we'll go revenue. We'll take days. Oh, you know, but I don't want to do the average. I think I have the average all the way up down here. Or total. I don't want to bring that. Can I do this? Here, I'll just say. Hey, Snoop. I will just paste in the values for you to use for generating the chart. Forgot to turn down the background music a little bit. Oh, no, I missed the... Let me do that again. Snoop, I'm going to give you the revenue numbers to use for the chart. Will you regenerate it? Also, make the chart line green, a little bit thicker than what you have right now. Make the intervals on the x-axis every 7 days. And also format total revenue as a currency. And then will you also add another line, which is a 7-day moving average? All right, we'll see what that does. And then we'll paste in all the numbers and tell it to do its thing. Let's see what we get, Peggy. If anyone has questions on how all this technology is working, then please put them in as a comment. Happy to, or in chat, happy to give you my thoughts on this. Ooh, look at this little fanciness. All right, it did do the 7-day intervals on the bottom. I'm seeing that. For some reason, it's stopping at day 117. I do see the 7-day moving average that looks generally correct. I can also see that we are moving up. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is why did it stop at day 117? Let's just ask that. Hey, Snoop, I noticed that the chart stopped at day 117, and I think there's at least... actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm crazy. We are on day 118, so that makes total sense. Yeah, day 117. So we actually just had our highest, most profitable day ever. So that's a huge accomplishment, Tally. Thanks for being here, by the way. We broke a record. So I was thinking, boy, that 14 seemed really high as a number. We've only ever gotten to about 12 here. So we are definitely seeing a healthy trend that we can see there. Now let's look at profitability. How is our profitability doing over time? So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to copy all this, take away the total column, copy, 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 and let's paste it in here. Actually, we'll tell what to do first. Hey Snoop, here is data for our profitability. Follow the same formatting that I've guided you on previously. Although for the y-axis, will you format the values as currency with no cents? Just add a dollar sign in front of it on the numbers. And then in addition to a 7-day moving average, do a 30-day moving average. Just kind of throw out some curveballs and see if it can see how much it can keep up with, right? I mean, that's the thing with GPT. If I was going to do this manually and someone was like, you know, I'd like to see 30-day moving average in 7 days and do this, do that. I mean, making these adjustments is going to take time. So, I mean, we're saving minutes, hours, possibly of data analysis and reporting and dashboarding and all the setup that kind of has to go with all that easily with all these tools. This takes quite a bit of effort, and you know, and you don't get it to look right all the time. Okay, this is really fancy. Let's look at what we got going on here. So things are fluctuating a lot. The green, it's kind of hard to read because it's like the pulse of the business, right? Like the heartbeat is like what I call it. Profit. If you look at profit, a lot of times in companies, it looks like a heartbeat. Kid you not. And you're like, okay, this, you know, it's going up, it's going down, there's beat, 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 and then sometimes it flat lines, right? When you like, you know, hemorrhage cash and it's too much. But this, you know, this is beating. We also see the averages kind of in the background, sort of. I don't know, with this yellow and blue dash line. The yellow line is a 30-day moving average, Robert, and yeah, this is our profit. So kind of hard to read it. One thing I want to do is I think I want to like shade the, I don't know, let me make an adjustment here. Hey Snoop, will you shade the background of the negative on the y-axis as a light red? Nothing too solid, so I want it to be like mostly transparent. Put red below 0. Actually, you know what? Put red at 0. Okay. All right. We'll get that last little piece in there. It's okay if I fumble my words with ChatGPT. It figures out exactly what I want to do. It's, you know, and I like the talking, the speaking to it, because again, for me to give these adjustments as text, like typing them out, again, it's going to take minutes, you know, and like it just took me 10 seconds to provide the thing that I want to see. Oh, look at this. We have another version of a chart. Now this looks a little bit easier to read because now I can see, oh, okay, well, if we're red, that's probably that day. If the green ends in the red, that day was negative. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the line chart here. We're going to change the style. Snoop, I'm not a huge fan of line charts for the profit series. Will you actually make that a column instead? You can still keep the line for the moving averages. All right, let's see what we get. Just quick iterations on this stuff. Again, if I was going to try to like fine tune all these things, I would take all day. And trust me, I definitely have had jobs where I spent like a ton of time, you know, like making the chart look perfect, I guess I would call it. And look at that. GPT just keeps coming up with new charting visualizations on the fly pretty quickly. And I can see fairly quickly now that it's visualized as a column rather than a line, where, you know, which days were negative and how much were they negative, which days were positive and how much were they positive. The dotted lines are kind of getting lost in the mix a little bit. I don't know if there's anything else I would want to do to try to make them stand out a little bit more, but it's fine, whatever. We'll just kind of keep that. I think we've had enough. We've had enough with this, so why don't we go back to business and let's pull up our game again. All right, all these people have been just pacing outside while we've been talking about charts and stuff. All the they're waiting. They're gonna door bust. But what we're gonna do first, because we want to accelerate our revenue generation. First, we're gonna check our bills. We're gonna pay salaries. 2,600. Okay, or 3,600. Holy smokes. Okay. Now let's look at expansion. Can we expand? Yes, we can. Okay, let's do it. Oh gosh, I can expand a few, it looks like. Oh, this is going to be expensive. That's okay though. We're doing a big expansion. We have a lot of money on hand and that's okay. We got to expand so we can make big moves. Look at that. Okay, so we've now expanded the store. So I have to take a little bit of time to just readjust things a little bit so we get more space. I'm going to follow the same kind of... Oh, come on. It doesn't fit there. That's so ridiculous. All right, we'll do one of these, I guess. Okay. Can I not get this in there? I can get that one in there. All right, we're kind of breaking protocol, but that's okay. We'll just do that for now. It's not my ideal setup, but... we'll make it work. We're going to spend a ton of money on this. Hopefully it's a good move. I'm already kind of sad that we don't have 100,000 on hand anymore, but we got to make money faster. Oh, wait, it's not all the way up against the wall. Let's see. Got to make sure it's up against the wall. There we go. So we're going to add probably some more tables because I feel like more tables will just bring more game players in. And I like, it's very passive to just have people coming in and playing the game, you know, playing games. You don't have to like stock inventory. You don't have to pull cards and try to get, you know, high value cards. Just a super passive approach. So what do you think, chat? Do you think we can get like 4 more tables in here? I think so. Let's do it. I think that we only have one type of play table, right? Yeah. So go purchase, purchase, purchase. We'll start with 4. We'll see where that gets us. All right, we got 1 new table. Excuse me. Another new table. So many tables. All right, I think that was right. I think we can get 4 exactly. Got a little more space here that we could maybe put some stuff in. But do I want to? There are probably a few shelves, maybe like 3-4 wire shelves, or maybe there's like a cool shelf we could use. Display, trash, shelf, double-sided, personal shelf, vintage card table. That's cool. Wide shelf. I think we'll just go with more wire shelves, to be honest, or maybe the single-sided shelves. We'll go small racks. Let's just go with 4 to begin with. Oh my gosh, that 82,000. Spend so much money. We're gonna have a huge loss of a day. There's no way that we're gonna be able to post profit, but it's a strategic investment that we're making here. It's okay. We're doing it so we can accelerate our growth. And that's what you gotta do sometimes as a business owner. You gotta look at what you got cash on hand and make smart choices with it. And there's money that helps you grow, and there's money that doesn't help you grow. All right, I think we're gonna be just perfect with the 4 racks here. All right, now what do we want to put in them? I think we're gonna have to do new products, which means we're gonna unlock some licenses. And because we have all these products already, we don't have these blue boxes. We could do the blue boxes. Let's get 4 of those. We don't have these boxes. Let's get 4 of those. Oh my gosh, so much money. And I can't get those yet. But I could get more of these and start selling these. Let's get 4 of those. And these are still locked. And any other accessories, any cheap stuff we could just unlock. I think I need dice. I know I need white dice, I think. What else might be worth to unlock right now? Maybe another placemat. Could do some more placemats. Alright, we spent so much money here. 30,000. Oh boy. Alright, so we spent 35,000 or so on our expansion. We got a bunch of new product. I'm gonna have to show the team where to put some of these new products that we got, so they know where to pack them. These are the newest kind of high valued blue boxes. Boxes are all over here, but I don't have. Maybe I should do another one-sided shelf here and put these boxes there. Let's do that. It's kind of a lot of walking around. Put that there. And we'll just make this whole. Actually, you know what? We'll make 2 of them. That, and we'll set our price for it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to put a spot in the warehouse. I'm gonna have to show where I want them to put it. So we'll put 2 of those there and let the staff pull the rest from there. Oh, this one's turned off. Someone turned off my smell good. Alright, here's our other new box. So we're going to go ahead and put one on the shelf. Oh, see, look, they're already stocking the rest there. Good. Good job, guys. Way to go. And let's go ahead and... Oh, he just threw it on the ground, though. Don't like that. Alright, what's this? It's like, where did this box go? Here it is. I gotta set the price for this one. And keeps moving on me. All right, we're gonna put this into our inventory as well. Next here. What else do we get that's new? I think this one. Set our price, and we'll put this on a warehouse shelf so team knows where to get it from. Put it right there. I think that is all the new stuff that we got. We'll just open the... Everyone's pacing outside. We're going to open it for them. Hello, Star. Gotta fill one of the smell goods. There we go. Oh, you know those packs, the packs that I like, the ones that I've been opening, we needed a spot for those. These are like the top tier individual packs that I got right now. So let's just, I don't know, I guess we'll just put this whole shelf will be them. All right, where'd the box go? All right, the expansion's done. We expanded. We did some new wire shelves. We got more product out. We spent so much money. Hopefully that accelerates our growth by just having more products. I'm counting on that to be the case. And but it'll be a good experiment. In fact, we'll probably let GPT know. I think maybe I'll add it to the memory just to say, hey, remember that we did this on this day. Hey Snoop, it's day 118 at 9:28 in the morning here at DeckFlex, and we just spent about $34,000 on expansion of the business. So we've expanded maybe about 10% in size, and we added a few new shelves. We licensed a few new products, some boxes, and some play mats, and so that's where all the costs went to. Huge, expensive day, but I'm hoping that this accelerates our revenue generation. I also was able to add 4 tables so we can take more gameplay. So hopefully we see an increase in that. If you would load this into your memory, because it will be helpful to know whether this expansion was worth it in a few weeks. All right, so we're gonna let GPT know that, and let's see what this individual wants. So they want to sell a card asking 166 on a 155 market. I'll go ahead and offer 125. And let's sell it. I think I'm the only one that actually can put cards out, individual cards. I would love it if I could hire someone to do that. Let's see what Snoop has to say about that.
Got it, fam. The DeckFlex expansion is locked in the memory banks. We'll keep a close eye on how this investment impacts gameplay and revenue over the next few weeks. Products to the max and make that growth shine.
All right, I'm getting a little crackly noise from my headset. Hopefully it's not on the stream, but I'm gonna try a different headset real quick. All right, that sounds a little better. All right, let's see if our growth experiment pays off. Offer you 80. What are they saying is expensive? Did you say these ones are expensive? Sorry. Excuse me, Manning. Just, I'm trying to set the prices of these. Let's see. Let's go like that. Nope. Come on, dude. I guess I'll just have to Wait for Manning to be gone. Alright, Manning's gone. Now I can set the price. Let's go market plus 20.